Hello aspirants. Today, in this video we are going to discuss the current affairs of 7th February 2023. Our UPSC experts have ensured to cover all the topics from the news in less than 15 minutes to save your time. We have reviewed all the important newspapers and magazines including The Hindu, Indian Express, Down to Earth, PIB and others to bring this video to you. In this video, we will be covering the following 7 topics: Run of Kutch, Anatolian Plate, Green Deal Industrial Plan, what is the doctrine of res judicata, Operation Sadbhavna, Sickle Cell Disease, Kyoledio National Park. So, let's get started. Our first topic is Run of Kutch. Recently, the first meeting of the G20 Tourism Working Group was held in the Kutch region of Gujarat. The Run of Kutch is a large salt marsh area located mostly in the Kutch district of Gujarat and a small portion in Sindh, Pakistan. It is divided into the Great Run and Little Run. The Great Run of Kutch is the larger part with the Thar Desert to the north and the low hills of Kutch to the south. The Little Run of Kutch is southeast of the Great Run and extends to the Gulf of Kutch. It is the only large flooded grasslands zone in the Indo-Himalayan realm. The Little Run is home to the Indian wild ass and has a unique ecosystem with desert on one side and the sea on the other. The Run of Kutch has a rich history, with early Neolithic settlements and later inhabited by the Indus Valley Civilization and empires of India. The Kutch Desert covers a vast area, and the Run of Kutch is a unique example of Holocene sedimentation. The Wild Ass Wildlife Sanctuary is the largest wildlife sanctuary in India and located in the Little Run of Kutch. Now our second topic is Anatolian Plate. Recently, a magnitude 7.8 earthquake occurred in Turkey, which is one of the most seismically active regions in the world and in the Mediterranean. The Anatolian Plate is a tectonic plate located between the African, Arabian, and Eurasian plates. It comprises most of the Anatolia Peninsula and the country of Turkey. The Anatolian Plate has boundaries with the Arabian Plate to the east and the African Plate to the south and southwest. It is divided into 3 main fault zones: North Anatolian Fault Zone, East Anatolian Fault Zone, and Southeastern Anatolian Thrust Zone. The collisions between the Arabian and African plates with Eurasia usually result in earthquakes. The modified Mercalli intensity scale is a measure of the intensity of shaking produced by an earthquake and its effects on humans, natural structures, and industrial installations. The scale is designated with Roman numerals. Coming to our third topic, Green Deal Industrial Plan. The European Union has launched the Green Deal Industrial Plan to promote growth in its green industry by reducing regulations and providing subsidies. The plan aims to simplify the trade process for green projects like renewable energy, carbon capture, and hydrogen production by creating a strategy for the Net Zero Industry Act. The rules will be relaxed to make investment and funding easier for EU governments working on clean energy projects, and subsidies will be offered to help the non-rich in Europe. The plan also seeks to create net zero industry academies to provide training and upskilling in strategic industries. The emphasis is on free and open trade, with the aim to develop the EU's network of free trade agreements to support the green transition. The USA has its own Inflation Reduction Act, IRA, which is a federal law aimed at reducing inflation by reducing the deficit, lowering prescription drug prices, and investing in domestic energy production and promoting clean energy. Now moving towards our fourth topic, what is the doctrine of res judicata? The Madras High Court recently dismissed a woman's petition against a lower court's ruling that allowed her husband to file for a second divorce based on the principle of res judicata. Res judicata is a legal principle that stems from the English common law system, meaning the thing has been judged. It applies when a party tries to file another lawsuit on the same issue after a judgment has already been made in a previous case involving the same parties. The purpose of res judicata is to prevent further injustice and waste of resources in the judicial system. This principle applies to both civil and criminal cases. Now, fifth topic is Operation Sadbhavna. The Indian Army is carrying out multiple welfare initiatives in remote areas of the Union Territory of Ladakh as part of Operation Sadbhavna. This operation is a humanitarian effort aimed at addressing the needs of those affected by terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. The objectives of Operation Sadbhavna include national integration, women's empowerment, job creation, education and development activities for nation building. The initiatives are selected with the consideration of local needs, in collaboration with the local civil administration, and ensuring that there is no duplication with the projects of the civil administration. Coming to sixth topic, sickle cell disease. The Finance Minister recently announced the government's plan to launch a mission aimed at eliminating sickle cell anemia by 2047. Sickle cell anemia is a group of genetic disorders that affect the hemoglobin in red blood cells, causing them to become misshapen and hard, leading to early cell death, chronic shortage of red blood cells, and blockages in blood flow. This can result in pain, infections, acute chest syndrome, and strokes. The condition is caused by inheriting two genes for abnormal hemoglobin, one from each parent. It can be diagnosed through a blood test or prenatally and can only be cured through a bone marrow or stem cell transplant. Our last topic is Keoladeo National Park. The Forest Department of the state of Rajasthan has proposed to build a zoo inside the Keoladeo National Park. The park, formerly known as the Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary, is a famous destination for thousands of birds, especially during winter. It is located in the eastern part of Rajasthan and attracts many migratory birds as a breeding and wintering ground due to its location on the Central Asian Migratory Flyway. The park is home to a diverse range of wildlife including sambar, nilgai, wild cats, hyenas, wild boar, birds such as raptures and waterfowl, and jackals. It holds the distinction of being both a Ramsar site and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Hope you found this video helpful. Also, you can find the notes of this video in the Current Affairs course on EduRef. Link of the course has been provided in the description below. For your information, EduRef offers the most structured course on current affairs, offering daily, weekly and monthly current affairs at a single place. Please subscribe to our channel to get regular notifications of our daily current affairs videos and other updates. You can give us suggestions, feedback in the comments section as well. Thank you.